So good morning. Welcome to the 2024 graduation ceremony for the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health. My name is Laura Messer and I am the Research Support Manager at the University of Suffolk. I have the exciting duty of reading your health and safety notice this morning. But before I begin, I would like to say so many congratulations to you all. What you have achieved to get here is phenomenal. By being yourselves, you are now going to go out and change the world. It is an honour to be standing in front of you. So, the ceremony will be starting very soon. We understand you may wish to use your mobile phone to take pictures or record parts of the ceremony. However, please could we ask that you refrain from making or taking calls. This is a special day of celebration and we hope you enjoy this special experience. And although this is a formal occasion, it is a celebration. Please feel free to clap and cheer our graduating students as they receive their well-deserved awards. Please do celebrate every graduate as they cross the stage. If you have young children with you and they become restless, please do feel free to step outside if you need to. And don't worry, you will be allowed back in again to celebrate your graduate as they cross the stage. Guests, feel free to take as many photos as you like, but please do keep the aisles clear and do not block the view of anybody sitting behind you. A presentation photograph will be taken of each graduating student as they cross the stage. These will be available to purchase from Marston Events in the foyer of the Waterfront building immediately after today's ceremony. The nearest toilets are located to the side of the marquee and can be accessed using the doors at the back. So we are not expecting any fire alarms, but if we do need to evacuate for any reason, please follow directions from our stewards and leave using any of the marked fire exits. So at the end of the ceremony, our graduates will exit via the main entrance of the marquee and our stewards will guide the guests out of the marquee via the side exit where you can meet your graduate on the waterfront. And now for a short video. So, graduates, are you ready to graduate? Thank you so much. Please could I ask everybody to stand for the procession?
Good morning. As Chancellor of the University of Suffolk, I warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health. I would also like to extend a warm Suffolk welcome to our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Hingham, who joined the university in August and is taking her first graduation of this university this week. It gives me great pleasure to declare this congregation open. Please be seated.
So I very much would like to add my welcome. It's really wonderful to see so many of you here, and I think it's a great problem to have to find more chairs for our guests. It's fantastic. So many have come to support. It doesn't matter whether you've travelled a mile or 1,000 miles, you're equally welcome here today. As already said, this is my first year at the University of Suffolk, and a pleasure to be here at graduation. I really would like to take a moment, however, to acknowledge the fantastic contribution of Helen Langton, who was the Vice-Chancellor who left this summer, who I'm sure many of you know, and applaud her for a wonderful 6 years of leadership. Today is, of course, rightly focused on you. It's a culmination of a huge amount of hard work and the opportunity to truly celebrate with those closest to you. You've gained the appropriate skills and knowledge, and indeed some of you are already putting those skills into practice. It's a stepping stone in your career and your journey of lifelong learning, and as healthcare professionals, that is truly encouraged. You also have had to make sacrifices to get where you are. You have probably had your social life interfered with from time to time. Family life has sometimes had to take a back seat, and I know many of you have had to find additional ways of getting funds during this time, so we really support your dedication. At Ipswich, we have developed a pioneering block and blend teaching programme, and it's been so successful that it's been adopted by other universities. We've also continued to innovate because that's necessary, and it's delightful that the clinical partners have also been up for this. Together, students and partners develop stronger, healthier, and more vibrant communities. Coming very local to this marquee is to tell you about the building next door with its fabulous mural I hope you've seen, or you'll certainly see on the way out. This is the James Hare building. In that building, we are developing and delivering the first new course in dental hygiene and dental therapy. We've developed a community interest company to deliver NHS dental care, and that is something that is so sorely needed in the country and disproportionately needed even more in Suffolk. So we're delighted to be filling that gap. I'd just also like to say that over 900 applications for innovation in the NHS were reviewed, and we were highly commended for this activity. We're developing other courses as well. E-sports, something that is coming on. The UK is fabulous at creativity, and we're developing this course along with industry experts, and they want more skilled graduates for this rapidly growing and evolving industry. Another partnership is based in Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft with East Coast colleges. We have invested in a place called The Place, which is centred in the heart of the Yarmouth community, alongside the library and further education, to develop higher education and library facilities and really access and give opportunity to an area where really it has been difficult sometimes to gain higher skills. As a university, in addition to education, a really important aspect of it is generating new knowledge and working in areas of research. We did very well for a young, ambitious university in the Research Excellence Framework, which is really like marking your homework for the quality of your research. And already it has international quality. The other important thing about research is that it has impact. This so what? You do a piece of research, but how does it affect things? And I'll give you a couple of examples. There is the Citizen Science Project with our microbiologists that are testing the water quality of the River Deben. We've also done work with Colchester and Ipswich museums, X-raying artefacts, including spears and even mammoth vertebrae, to help unlock their secrets. We continue to build partnerships right here in the heart of Suffolk. And one of the places, if you've come on the train or been to one of the football matches of Ipswich Town Football Club recently, you'll see that we have common signage with them, but also a very thriving partnership. And that chimes very well with our sports science and sports performance analysis. We've further expanded our ability to award health and social care qualifications in London through partnership with the London School of Commerce. But coming on specifically to you, many of you, of course, experienced the pandemic, and it may be some of the experiences then that encouraged you down your path and followed this vocation. Undoubtedly, it's required resilience. Our adult nursing students participated in the Inspire project, a pioneering placement experience offered in general practice, where I think many opportunities in the future for your careers will exist. Others were part of an inaugural virtual placement and worked with simulation to attend a major incident. And also we developed virtual wards. It's both an exciting and probably challenging time to be qualifying in any clinical discipline, but especially in mental health nursing. But I do want you to remember that you have got the equipment for your career and the skills. We get feedback about you. How have you been doing while you've been studying with us? And that has been from many quarters that you are compassionate, caring, and empathetic. Local trusts have commented that you have a commitment not only to the physical health of patients, but have considered mental health needs alongside these. And thus, this holistic approach to understanding and supporting and advocating is a really important patient benefit. Turning to another way in which universities are graded, this comes through the National Student Survey, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. And we were delighted by how highly our teaching has been rated. And our performance in the National Student Survey has contributed to what is a very impressive rise of our university of 68 places in the Complete University Guide. We also were the Community University of the Year in the Daily Mail Guide. So we want to be agents of change. We want you and everybody who's with you today to be extremely proud that you graduated from our university. You're here on the campus today, but I hope that parts of the university and Ipswich stay in your heart forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Each year, the university honours selected individuals in recognition of their outstanding achievement or distinction by the conferment of an honorary award. This may be for their contribution to the educational or cultural well-being of society, or to business, industry, or enterprise, for academic distinction or services to academic disciplines of particular interest to the university, for public or community service that exceeds professional or job requirements, or achievement in the face of disadvantage, or for an exceptional contribution to the university. It is a great privilege in this ceremony to award an honorary degree which will be conferred by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Hyam. I invite the orator, Joe Divers, Associate Dean for the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health, to present the honorary graduand to the Vice-Chancellor.
Vice-Chancellor, the Senate of the University has resolved that the degree of Doctor of the University be conferred upon Professor David Croisdale Appleby. It is my great honour to present today's honorary graduand, Professor David Croisdale Appleby, OBE. Professor Croisdale Appleby has made unparalleled contributions to healthcare, social care and education across a career that has spanned many sectors and countries over several decades. This has made curating a 5-minute speech somewhat of a challenge, but what I hope to do briefly here is to outline some of the many achievements of a man who has an unwavering commitment to social justice and the improvement of care of vulnerable populations. This is something that I know will resonate with the future nursing workforce here today. After completing his own education, including no fewer than 5 master's degrees and a PhD, Professor Croisdale Appleby enjoyed a distinguished career as a CEO in advertising, becoming Worldwide Operations Director of one of the world's top 5 multinational advertising agencies, before forming his own companies giving strategic and communications guidance to private and public sector organisations across the globe. Beyond his achievements in the world of business, David has been a prominent international campaigner for social justice. David's personal contribution to addressing social injustice was first apparent in 1970s apartheid South Africa. He developed the election strategy of the newly formed anti-apartheid Progressive Federal Party, which became the formal opposition party. David created powerful, hard-hitting communications campaigns around the injustice and savagery of apartheid, drawing world attention to the shocking murder of Steve Biko. These activities and his very public attacks on nationalist government leaders led to his arrest, interrogation and detention at the notorious John Vorster Square police headquarters in Johannesburg. His contribution to the overthrow of apartheid was formally recognised in a government reception in Cape Town in 2009. He was then appointed as the Honorary Ambassador for the UK for Nelson Mandela's Legacy Project, the creation of the very first specialist paediatric hospital to serve the 15 nations of the Southern Africa Development Community. However, it is in the fields of healthcare and social care, particularly in the UK, where his impact has been keenly felt. Beginning in the 1990s, David held a number of ministerial appointments, focusing his work on key issues such as the integration of health and social care, dementia, mental health and learning disability, and medical and clinical education. His expertise in these areas provided a guiding hand as he advised on critical policies that have shaped the way we care for individuals in these fields today. In 2014, David was commissioned by the Department of Health to undertake an independent review of social work education. The recommendations of the Croysdale-Appleby Review laid out a visionary blueprint that has since shaped significant reforms in social work practice. This review stands as a testament to his dedication to creating a workforce capable of meeting the complex needs of society's most vulnerable. David's work has been particularly influential in mental health care. As chair of the Public Health Advisory Committees and Social Care Advisory Committees of the National Institute of Health and Care Excellence, or NICE, he has led the development of national guidelines for subjects as critical as dementia care, mental health, and the well-being of children and young people. Many of these guidelines continue to guide the work of professionals in the healthcare sector, including the nurses graduating here today. David's contribution to dementia care in particular has been transformative. David acted as Executive Chair of Dementia UK, a charity that provides specialist dementia care through Admiral nurses, professionals who provide invaluable support to families and carers. Under his leadership, the charity grew tenfold, supporting the national healthcare system's ability to meet the increasing demand for dementia services. His work in this area is not only significant, but incredibly personal to many families who have directly benefited from the care of Admiral nurses. In his role as chair of Healthwatch England, a position he assumed in 2023, David has made it his mission to elevate the voices of patients, carers, and the public in the shaping of health policy. His work to ensure patient feedback informs decision-making highlights the importance of empathy and patient-centred care, qualities that are at the core of the nursing profession. His connection to our region and to the university is strong. In 2020, David met with the Vice-Chancellor and the then Dean of Health and Sports Science, discussing ways in which he could contribute to the University of Suffolk's mission. In 2022, he delivered a lecture here entitled Creating Health and Wellbeing, a Personal View of the Future with Acknowledgements to Alice, both in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, engaging with students and faculty on the future of healthcare. David's insights have contributed to shaping our approach to health education, and we are privileged to honour him today. Graduates, as you begin your careers in adult and mental health nursing, you do so following in the footsteps of leaders like Professor Croysdale-Appleby. His work reminds us of the importance of compassionate, evidence-based care and of the significant role we may all play in shaping the future of health and social care. Professor Croysdale-Appleby, for your extraordinary contributions, it is with great pride that we honour you today. Chancellor, I present to you Professor David Croysdale-Appleby.
I'm coming to the microphone so you can hear that I would like to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. My congratulations.
Always a great relief when you come to elect and find that your script is actually here. So, if I may say, dear Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Associate Dean, fellow academics, graduates, and distinguished guests who are here today, it's a very great pleasure for me to be asked to say a few words to our wonderful new graduates here today, to celebrate with family and friends as you embark upon the next phase of your lives. You see, you will become the future influencers, leaders, and decision makers in the health and well-being of the nation as you graduate today from this simply splendid university, a university focused so strongly on the future rather than just on the past. In my association with the students at this university, I found pronounced character traits that are more strongly evident than in many other universities. Because here, I've found that students are encouraged to challenge the status quo, to question authority, to seek and discover truths for themselves. Well, I know this so well, because when I've given lectures to students here, they question, they challenge, they ask me for evidence, and they scrutinize it quite critically, rather than merely accept what I say. And that's exactly what our future society needs from its higher education. The world of the future needs people who don't just accept traditionally held views. We need people who are skeptical about the rise in influence of self-styled gurus whose definition of truth is what they happen to find expedient and self-serving at the time. We need people with the self-belief and the courage to lead when leadership is called for. In essence, I believe that this university offers an education that inculcates this ability about how to think rather than merely what to think. And I also see strong evidence of the encouragement of personal creativity, something that I believe is going to be the most important attribute as we enter and immerse ourselves in a future hugely shaped by artificial intelligence, which is something that we will need to master, else it will master us. And creativity is the key to bringing this about. But what of values? What will be the most significant values for you as you go on to influence and shape the future of healthcare, public health, nursing, midwifery, and public health? Will it be the questioning that I've mentioned? Will it be creativity? Will it be a global perspective? Will it be the identification of truth? Well, yes, it will be all of those values, but I would suggest to you that the most salient value that will be the cornerstone of the exciting and fulfilling lives that you so deserve will be the ability to form and maintain human connections and relationships, because who you will become will depend upon who you have around you. Today, you're so very privileged to have around you family and friends who have believed in you, believe in who you are, and believe in what you will become. These are the relationships that have taken you to where you are today, graduating from this splendid university. So keep them and cherish them and seek to expand these connections as you embark upon the next stage of your lives. At this time, we see a worrying return to regional rather than a global focus. The very time when a global focus is so necessary if we are successfully to combat huge scientific and social problems such as pandemics, global warming, water and food scarcity, mass migration, and poverty. Because the geopolitical tectonic plates, particularly in health, social care, nursing, midwifery, and professions allied to health care and public health, are moving far more rapidly than ever before. They're moving towards inward-focused, self-serving identities set in competition rather than cooperation with one another. And we need you to seek the connections that are not limited by a timidity to challenge, but rather are powered by an inner confidence rooted in the determination to bring about change, something that I believe this university will have nurtured and equipped you to do. But finally, on a very personal note, if I may, what a wonderful experience it has been for me to share this graduation ceremony with your friends and your family, with the wonderful academic staff, some of whom you see here today, the people who've delivered the educational content and stimulus. But most of all, my joy has been to be with you graduating here today, who I truly believe will become the shapers and leaders in our society of the future in terms of our healthcare, social care and public health provision. So it is such a huge and valued privilege for me to be so honoured by this university, for which I thank you all, and I wish you great joy and fulfilment in the next stages of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, David. We now move to the conferment of awards for our students. This is one of a number of congregations during which more than 5,300 students will be given their awards. Before proceeding, it is necessary for me to read statements of authority for the conferral of the awards that will be made today. I confirm that all eligible candidates have met the regulations and requirements of the awarding bodies and are therefore eligible for their awards. By the authority of the University of Suffolk Senate, all candidates presented at this ceremony, in person or in absentia, will be conferred or granted the degrees, diplomas and certificates to which they are entitled. I now invite Dr. Sam Chenery-Morris to present the candidates from the school for their awards.
Good morning, graduates, family and friends. On behalf of the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health and all of your lecturers, I would like to say how incredibly proud we are of all our students graduating here today, and our heartfelt congratulations on your immense achievements. We will now move to the presentation of candidates for their awards. I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Hyam, to confer their awards. I have the pleasure in presenting the candidates from the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health for the awards for which they have qualified. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health Sciences, Amber Mann. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Adult Nursing, Rachel Adams. Julie Ann Adney. Vajana Akhtar. Kimberly Rose Aldrich. Chloe Bailey. Georgia Baltsier. Nikita Chris Bell. Antonia Bennett. Ella Jane Benson. Helen Berry. Sharana Bandari. Anna Mafalda Borges. Freya Brown. Hannah Bullion. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for Outstanding Achievement, Charlotte Bullock. Megan Burrell. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for the highest dissertation score, Rebecca Butcher. Isabel Cameron. Katia Castro. Eve Cater. Stephanie Irene Clark. Catherine Cockerton. Georgia Ellen Ferguson Caldwell. Jessica Cook. Ellie Cooper. Marius Leonard Damien. Saloshni de Abre. Diora do Sacramento Castro. Jade Dorling. Alexandra Duncan. Charlotte Alice Ferguson. Katie May Francis. Chatita Gardner. Lillian Gunny. Hannah Gooch. Stevie Griffiths. Tanith Cassandra Barbara Elizabeth Holmes. Holly Howard. Leah Hughes. Ehis Leonarmana. Antonia Marie James. Rosa Calfee. April Lester. Corrine List. Zoe Iona Main. Claire Mallet. Lucy Martin. Melissa Miranda Delgado. Catherine Mitten. Hedler Leachy Olivia. Caitlin Morphew. Maureen Nyambura Murray. Erin Monroe. Beth Murphy. Georgia Norton. Heidi Nunn. Mercy Joyce Nyarko. Sota Ogaboeru. Kim Alder. Ellie Oliver. Shannon Parsley. Indigo Peters. Jamel Plant. Ellen Pratt. Jessica Pridmore. Emily Reid. Bethany Richardson. Kerry Riley. Sarah Rose. Stacey Christine Ross. Aisha Shamazi. Tara Silas. Becky Skeen. Jamie Steele. Samuel Thorne. Laura Tomlin. Lucy Turner. Mary Winter. Donna Woods. Neve Wyatt. Chloe Younger. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Mental Health Nursing, Cynthia Ajetti. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for the highest dissertation score. Phoebe Oluwazi Akabindo. Well done. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for Outstanding Achievement, Catherine Anderson. Poppy Mahala Ball. Wendy Barker. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for the highest dissertation score, Kate Barton. Sarah Bullen. Jade Deborah Cable. Edward Chilvers. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for Outstanding Achievement, Susan Clark. Samantha Jane Conway. Cecilia Tweeby Dankwa. Gemma Louise Day. Sophie Gordon. Felicity Halley. Beta Hendrysiak. Victoria Lyanda. Dion Jackson. Tandiwe Jay-Z. Abby Jenkinson. Matthew Ward Mason. Stacey Mills. Ola Mohammed. Paige Malcrest. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for Outstanding Achievement and the Dean's Prize for Highest Dissertation Score, Agaresi Obiano. Amy Perry. Nikita Rupaya. The next candidate is the winner of the Dean's Prize for Highest Dissertation Score, Julie Shooter. Thomas Ford Simpson. Ebony Smith. Annie Tilton Price. Emily Walters. Lucy Webber. Tara Wellham. Amy Robin Whitwood. That completes the presentations from the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Public Health. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and congratulations to all our new graduates.
I now have the pleasure of inviting one of our new graduates, Holly Howard, to address the conversation.
Oh, my voice is suddenly loud, wow. Vice-Chancellor, graduates and guests, I have the pleasure of giving the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduates from the School of Nursing here today. Well, we made it. Who would have thought? Not me, that's for sure. There were definitely moments during our training where I think we all questioned our life choices, several times, actually. But here we are, standing at the finish line, and it's such a great honour to stand here before you representing our cohort to deliver this vote of thanks. I'm a bit nervous, sorry everyone. Thank you. Today is a pretty big deal. After 3 long, caffeine-fueled, anxiety-ridden years, we are finally stepping out of university and into the nursing profession. Not only as professionals, but experts in functioning on minimal sleep, meeting unrealistic deadlines, and let's be honest, pretending we actually know what's going on. But this day would not have been possible without an awful lot of help. Firstly, to the ULS nursing team, you've been more than lecturers to us. You've been our mentors and guides, and at times the only barrier between us and a complete mental breakdown. Your wisdom, patience, and extraordinary ability to explain the same thing in 20 different ways, 20 different times until they finally clicked will always be appreciated. Thank you so much for believing in us and for shaping us into the passionate, dedicated, and at times critical nurses that we are today. We are really grateful. Oh, emotional, wow. Now to all of our family and friends, first of all, I am so sorry. I know it hasn't been easy for you either. You've had to listen to us ramble on about essays and deadlines and placements, and in my household, a word that eventually got banned, dissertation. You've seen us panic and procrastinate and then panic all over again, and somehow you managed to comfort us through it all. However, and I do hate to break this to you, you're going to have to deal with a stressed out nurse from now on. You might think this is all over, but I'm afraid the moaning may never end. But truly, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. I couldn't have done this without my amazing family and their unwavering support. And I'm sure I speak for everyone here when I say we couldn't have done this alone. Next up, to my fellow graduates, congratulations. We have survived 2,300 hours of placements, written tens of thousands of words, and spent what feels like an eternity in front of a screen, and experienced a few unforgettable moments in placement. But today we can finally let go of that stress of student life and truly celebrate what we've worked so hard to achieve. We are ready to go out there. We're going to smash it as the nurses that we've all become. But beyond celebrating today, I'm excited for what lies ahead and for what we'll become. The world of nursing seems a little daunting right now, especially as we've somehow convinced a whole bunch of people that we're actually competent. But looking around this room, I see so much potential. I have no doubt that we're all going to be amazing nurses, and knowing that our cohort will probably challenge a few norms along the way. I can't wait to see what we accomplish in the years to come, and I will be forever proud to have been part of our cohort, so thank you. There's more, oh my God. It's a bit long. Lastly, I really want to acknowledge our patients. While we've done an amazing job getting to this point, I really want to remember why we're doing this. I know each and every one of us is driven by a genuine desire to care for and to heal and to bring comfort to those who need it most. Let's never forget that. As we move forward, let's remember the principles of evidence-based care and those A2E assessments, and apply our critical thinking skills and all those technical skills that we've mastered along the way. But it's not just about that. It's about the dedication and the compassion that we as nurses can bring to our patients and their families. If we keep that as our focus, I think we're going to be okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak today. Congratulations, everyone, we did it. And now, to show our appreciation to our parents, partners, family, friends, tutors, and everyone who has helped us along the way, could I please ask all graduates to stand up? And join me in a round of applause. Thank you, and I wish everyone the best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much, Holly. We are now approaching the end of the graduation ceremony, which will be formally closed by the Chancellor. Please can I ask graduates and guests to remain where you are whilst the procession leaves the stage, and our stewards will then direct you accordingly.
If one could but bottle up all the positivity and mutual support and wonder of events like this and carry it with us always, I think that's what we need to do. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations to everyone who's received an award today. I hope that just as we are so proud of you, you are also proud to say that you are now a graduate of the University of Suffolk. This means you become a distinguished member of a vibrant, global community of over 30,000 Suffolk alumni. Our graduates go on to a huge variety of exciting and rewarding adventures throughout their careers and beyond. We ask you today to continue to be our best ambassadors, to embody our transformational ethos, to share your experiences and stories with others, and spread the word of the University of Suffolk. Please stay connected to your university through our Alumni Relations and Development team, who are here today and who will be in touch with you over the next couple of weeks. By staying in contact, you can access the benefits and services which can continue to help you develop networks and achieve your goals. Your support will help our university to continue to thrive. You can inspire our current and future students with your career journeys and highlights. You will forever be part of the Suffolk alumni community wherever you are in the world. If you can, please stand and remain in your places to watch the stage party process. I now declare this congregation closed.